You know what's wild? You can have an 850 credit score and still feel broke. But here's what no one tells you. Credit scores don't build wealth. They just measure how well you borrow money. And the real shift, learning how to use credit as a tool without letting it quietly sabotage your net worth. The last part caught me completely off guard, and it changed how I think completely about money forever. The golden rule, pay the statement balance. If you only remember one thing from this entire video, make it this. Always pay your statement balance on time, in full, every single month. That one habit protects you from credit card interest, late fees, and years of why did I do that on your credit report. When my wife and I were buried under 6 figures of debt, we messed this up. One oops payment cost us money, points, and a whole lot of stress. After that, we turned on auto pay for everything. And honestly, life got quieter. Payment history is the biggest part of your credit score. Automation lets you win that game on easy mode. Your move this week? Turn on auto pay for the statement balance, not the minimum. If your card doesn't offer auto pay, switch and do that today. Start simple, building credit from scratch. If your score is low, non-existent, or just meh, you don't need to get fancy. Pick one simple starting point, a beginner or a student credit card, a secure card where a $200 to $300 deposit becomes your limit. Or if you can, get added as an authorized user to someone with great credit. I've seen scores jump from 20 to 40 points almost overnight just from that one move alone. And I say this as someone who grew up with a single mom cutting coupons on the weekends. Even if no one can add you, you can still build credit from scratch. It takes time, consistency, not perfection. So your job this week? Use the card for things you already buy and pay it off every month. Keep your utilization low, under 10% if you can. This is the second biggest lever, credit utilization. Translation, how much of your available credit are you using? Most people aim for under 30%, and that's fine. But if you want a real boost, shoot for under 10%. So if your limit is $1,000, try to keep the balance under $100 before the statement closes. When we were paying off debt and house hacking, I made multiple payments a month. Groceries would hit the card, and I think, cool, I'll just pay that now so Experian thinks I'm responsible. Is it a little extra? Maybe. Did it help us keep excellent credit while we were still grinding? Absolutely. So your move this week, pay your cards down before the statement date, not just the due date. That's when utilization gets reported. Real quick, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get back to it. Add credit slowly and intentionally. Once you've got one card under control, you can add more credit over time. A second card, a third card, eventually a car loan or a mortgage when real life calls for it. But here's the rule. Only add credit your life actually needs. Don't apply for 5 cards in 2 months because some travel hacker on Instagram told you to do so. Lenders notice that. And quick timing tip, if you're about to apply for a mortgage or a car loan, don't open new credit beforehand. Let your score be as strong as possible when it actually matters. Your credit score is a tool, not the goal. This is the mindset shift most people never make. A credit score is useful. It can help you borrow at lower interest rates, get approved for rentals, access better rewards. But it is not a retirement plan or a measure of wealth or proof your family is safe. Some of the wealthiest people I know don't even have a score anymore because they haven't used debt in years. At the same time, I've seen people with 800 plus scores and no savings, no investments, and zero margin. What actually builds wealth are the boring things: spending less than you earn, paying off debt, building an emergency fund, investing consistently, adding income streams, owning assets, and most importantly, teaching your kids what no one taught us growing up. Those habits took us from over $250,000 in debt to becoming millionaires in our 30s, while we were raising 2 kids and trying not to lose our minds. Your credit score is just a support character. Your net worth is the main story. Real quick, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll do a follow-up video breaking down the credit advice that sounds smart, but actually hurts your net worth. The tips that people repeat without realizing they're trading long-term wealth for short-term points. I'll show you what to ignore, what to be careful with, and how to use credit without letting it quietly hold you back. So here's a simple plan you can get on today. First, turn on autopay for the statement balance on every card. Second, check your utilization. If it's high, make an extra payment before the statement date. Third, pull your free credit report and skim for anything weird. Duplicates, wrong balances, stuff that isn't for you. I put a link in the description down below for you to get your free credit report. Fourth, decide your next intentional credit move. A starter card, a secure card, or a limit increase on a card you already manage well. Tell me in the comments down below what you're going to do this week and let me know how your credit's doing. And this is the real win. Start tracking your net worth. Saving goes up, debt's going down, investment's growing. That's where freedom lives. Most people watch this and go right back to doing what they've always done. Not because they're lazy, but because small, boring habits don't feel exciting. But boring builds wealth. Consistency builds freedom. I'm not special. We made every classic money mistake. We had over $250,000 in debt, and yet we climbed out one payment, one habit, one decision at a time. And you can do it too. So if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and get a copy of my free guide on how people can save money on their biggest housing expense. The link is in the description down below. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next video.